What's going on out there, everybody? It's Freddie with JDS Kennels. Just wanted to come talk a little bit about starting your program. What is the most important thing to start with, a female or a male? I would say a female. It's always to start your program with a female. A male, you can make a little money if you got a good male that's studying him out. But just to say you're gonna make $10,000, $15,000, $5,000 off your male as soon as you get them, that can be a little bit overrated. So I would say start with a female. You may have to pay somebody $1,500 to $2-3 grand for a good male stud, but it'll be worth it because then you can make some money off the puppies. You can sell your puppies from $1,000 to $5,000, all depending on the dog, the pedigree, and the bloodline. And if that dog father, grandfather was a champion, grand champion, all this play a factor in pricing your pup. Me personally, I think $5,000 is excessive, a little too high for a dog. All depends though, it's how you value your dog. Because I can't tell you what to sell your dog for. You can't tell me what to sell my dog for. It's up to the person. Me personally, I think $5,000 is too much for any dog. People just want a good pet, good quality dog. And I'm gonna be real. It's not really about the dog for me, per se. It's about my time that I put into the dogs, the money that I put into the dogs. So I got something that I'm gonna announce, not now, but soon. It's about the pricing of the dogs, the puppies. Other breeders might feel some type of way, but if you're producing good quality dogs, it doesn't matter. Your price is your price, my price is my price. I shouldn't be the reason that a breeder cannot make money off their pups, and a breeder shouldn't be the reason why I shouldn't make money off my pups. It's how you marketing. How do people feel about your program? How do people feel about you? But back to the topic. A female is the best one to start your program with. I wouldn't say a male. All depend on where you at. If you're in an apartment versus a home, it can vary. It's different, because if you're in a 1-bedroom apartment or apartment period, it's gonna be harder to breed dogs, because you're in a tight space. They need room to go outside and run. If you're in an apartment and you want to start your program, then maybe you should start with a male. But me personally, I will always start with a female. I'll just try to have all my puppies sold before the puppies come. Because once the puppies come, then that's a whole nother problem. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13 puppies in the apartment. That's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of poop, it just varies. If you got a house, you got a little piece of land that the dogs can run, yes, definitely female. It's Freddie with JDS Kennels. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you know any new content that we drop. Yeah, I was talking about starting a program with a male or a female. My personal opinion is a female. You can gain more from starting your program with a female than a male, to me. Some people feel like they can start with a male and just make money off the stud. You can, but he got to be a proven stud first. You know, he got to produce. You know, he can have a bloodline, you know, but people want to see that dog produce. Yes, his dad or the grandfather probably could produce, but they want to see what he can produce. Once they see what he can produce, that's when you start making money off a stud. So I tell anybody, if you want to start a program, I will always start with a female. A female can build you a strong foundation, but you want to start with a good female, you know. But what you see in your female, don't ask nobody else's opinion, because it's your female. You know, it's your program. You know, you want to build what you want to build for your program. You don't want somebody else to tell you what you should build or what you're building is okay, because that's their opinion. You know, should nobody's opinion matter but yours. It's your program. But yeah, starting your foundation, you want to start with a female, my opinion. But that's only my opinion. You know, opinions just like everybody got one. So yeah, but you just want to start somewhere. This dog game is not hard, but it's not easy at the same time, because there's a lot of work that goes into it. You know, you need medications. You know, you got to take the dog to the vet. It's a lot of stuff that goes on with these dogs. Cleaning up poop. It's a lot. Feeding them. Feed them is a whole another story. You know, you want to sit down, you really want to budget on how much the dogs eat, how much you feed, how many times you feed. You know, me is expensive. I just feed my dogs. You know, I like to eat when I want to eat. I like to feed them all day. If I got it, I just leave food down. You know, and 9 times out of 10, we got it. This big boy here, that's Michi. Yeah. Michi, say hey to everybody. You know, I didn't start off with no male. I bought him second. My intention wasn't even to start breeding. I just, my son had a dog that was 15 years old. He had died. So we bought Kato, the white and blue female. We got her from Arkansas. I don't even remember my guy kennel name. And then we got this boy from SSK Kennels down in Georgia. My son didn't like the girl, so I had to get a male for him. And I got this male. He loved the male until he grew up. But this is my favorite. This is my favorite out of the whole bunch. Michi. And this boy is a stud. He produced. You know, I was talking to one of my guys. I was like, what's the difference between a stud? What's the definition of a stud? He was just like a male dog, you know, that can produce. You know, I was like, oh, it's a big difference in a stud, because a stud can really produce. There go wifey with the baby. Say, hey, YouTube. Yeah. I consider a stud as a male that can produce. You know what I mean? Because you got some males that you have 1 or 2 puppies, you know. He's a stud, but he's not official stud. Official stud, certified stud is a male that every time he go in, he gonna produce. You know, and that's what we got right here with Michi. A good stud that's gonna produce. But I'm not gonna stay on here too long. I just wanted to come share my opinion on starting your program. Should you start with a female or should you start with a male? I say always start with a solid female, a good female, good structure female, because you'll spend so much time trying to clean it up. You'll spend years trying to clean up the flaws in a dog. You know, so always, you know, pay the money. You know what I mean? Because you can pay $1,200 for a dog, you know, or you can pay $3,000 for a dog. It's going to be a difference, you know, but sometimes it may not be a difference. Breeder might be just trying to get rid of a dog for the low. You know, good quality dogs, they cost. you know, but I don't think a good quality dog should cost $5,000. Just my opinion. This is JDS Kennels signing out. Y'all have a good day.